Hey everybody, this is John Q with ComicWow coming to you from San Diego Comic-Con 2014. Here today I have a special guest. I have Kevin West, who is the artist for, what you can see behind me, Bayou Bound. Kevin, how are you?
Good. How you doing?
Doing very well. Let me ask you about the art. I read the book. I had a chance to read the book. It's so crisp, so just, it looks different than most of the comic books you're going to see out there. You know what?
Thank you.
What were you doing? What were you thinking? What was your process for?
I've always done pretty tight pencils, basically, and my style and look has just kind of basically evolved as the years have gone on. Kind of influenced by whatever house style is a little bit. The stuff I was doing in the '90s looked a little different, detailing wise, than it did now, and for a while it was a little more cartoony, so it takes on a variety of different looks and whatnot. So this type of style now is actually kind of what I started with. I can draw better than I used to, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But more that kind of little more of a realistic sense about it. My influences were guys like Neil Adams and stuff like that. And I mean, nobody can draw like Neil, but just that idea with that kind of detail and the mood and the setting you get by using some heavy blacks and some heavy shadowing and whatnot, and a lot of stuff like Gene Colan used to do as well.
Well, I've noticed you have worked with Jeff before, and you've worked with him on his one of his last ones, which is Angel Falling. We spoke about this last year out here with Jeff at Comic-Con. What's the difference in your styles between the Bayou Bound and something like Angel Falling?
Well, I would, from my point, I would have to say not a huge amount of difference, but then obviously once you get different inkers on it, then their contribution and their take on it starts to become a factor and an element as well.
Now, when you see them doing that, does that change your style of, okay, I need to maybe draw heavier, maybe line thicker, things like that?
A little bit. I do a lot of the, a lot of just kind of the intricate cross-hatching and whatnot.
Sure.
And if I'm not meshing with the inker, and those lines and that style isn't really clicking completely, then I may alter it a little bit to do heavier blacks with less of that, kind of feathering and whatnot. But if they're, if someone is on top of it and it's one of their strong suits, then I'll keep it in. So.
Tell us, you and I were talking off air for a few minutes, and you have other projects going on. Let us know. We want to know what those projects are, and where can we find you to get those projects?
Well, I have a website, kevinwestart.com, and that kind of shows a little bit of everything. There's all the comic work on there, but I also do a lot of ad work and illustration work and whatnot, product design, storyboard stuff, and all these other things. So where I haven't been that active doing the comic stuff lately, I have been active in those other fields. So that's why the comic stuff has been kind of spread out a little bit. Before this, I did an issue of Smallville for their webcomic, and so like I say, then other than that, it's just been kind of spread out, spaced in between. And I've still been doing a lot of projects for DC and whatnot, but a lot of it has been more production art and more things for pitches and stuff like this when they're trying to. If they're trying to get the license on a property or something like that, then I might be invited to, include a piece in that. If they're trying to get, say, God of War, or video game, or something like that. So I've been doing a lot more of that kind of stuff lately than actually the comic stuff. But still love it, obviously. And
I would think so.
yeah.
Well, Kevin, I wanted to say thank you very much for coming and talking to us for a minute. And to see Kevin's art, make sure you pick up Bayou Bound. And also, even Angel Falling, both from Jeff Kaufman. And our friend Kevin West here is the person who makes those beautiful, amazing pictures. Again, this is Kevin West, John Q from ComicWow, coming to you from San Diego Comic-Con 2014. And we'll catch you later.